Mr. Clement, thank you, Roy. And please welcome on stage the brilliant Mr. Ian Fox.
One thing I read in the newspaper is apparently on the internet you can buy a chimpanzee for £39,000, whereas if you want to buy a lion on the internet it only costs 830 quid. Now I've been thinking about this, I've been trying to explain the price difference. The only explanation I can come up with is that the chimp has thumbs and he's very clearly bidding for himself on eBay. If you ask me, someone somewhere's had 300 bids from a Mr. PG Tippy. No previous buying history. The other thing I read in the paper is apparently a shop in Argentina has just been caught selling people surface-to-air missiles for £300. Now you're all looking at me and thinking, yeah, what do you need one of those for right now? You might not get this problem where you live in Manchester. Where I live in Rusholme, and every single night at 3 o'clock in the morning, I get woken up by a police helicopter flying over the top of my house. Just once for 300 quid, I'd like to see the expression on the smug bastard's face when I wheel one of those things out into the backyard. Right, where's my instruction book? Wait a minute, this seems to be in Arabic. It says made in the USA. What's going on now? Sorry, I've had a very weird day. I went swimming this afternoon with my new girlfriend. As my new girlfriend was swimming towards me in the swimming pool, I thought, right, what I'll do is I'll give her a cheeky little grope like this when she's on the way past, and that will be hysterical. Now, owing to a combination of the fact, my girlfriend was wearing quite a cheap swimsuit from H&M, which is apparently quite popular, that and the fact my goggles were a little bit steamed up. To cut a long story short for you, I sexually assaulted a woman from Stockport. There's quite a lot of paperwork involved in that, particularly when you do it the second time. My mate is brilliant actually, he has just turned vegetarian, but he says he will still eat meat if the animal either dies naturally or in an accident. Now it's fair enough he's got principles, it's just a bit of an inconvenience if I have to be cooking dinner, particularly when it is quite easy for me just to make up a story. Ian, what's for tea tonight? Well, it's chicken. It's a bit of a sad story, to be honest. This chicken, he was quite depressed for some time. He started comfort eating, he put on a lot of weight. A lot of people described his appearance as plump. And then unfortunately one day he just decided to throw himself into a mixture of garlic and lemon juice. According to his last wishes, he wanted to be put underneath a low heat and then served up with some salad. Ooh, there we go. There's a couple of things in the world that are a mystery to me. One thing that's a mystery to me is why they have shops at the airport that sell suitcases. Surely by that point everybody that's travelling is sorted out. Who turns up to check in with everything in a bin bag with a rope tied around it? And goes, well, what do you mean I'm not allowed to check in my bundle? What am I going to do? Over there, mate. Oh, fancy it. Well, the main thing that's a mystery to me is why more women don't rob banks. Because I think women would make absolutely fantastic bank robbers. I think all they need to do is find a bank somewhere where all the cashiers are men, go in there, rob the place, do it completely topless. Because not one single fella that works in there would be able to tell you what they look like. The witness testimony would be this: well, I was standing there at the counter, these boobs came up. They must have been connected to something. All I remember was a voice that just said, give me the money. So I gave them all the money. Thank you very much.